Hi everybody, welcome back to Healing with Love. So today we are doing a twin flame reading. We're going to just do a quick energy read. So what's going on with the masculine, what's going on with the feminine, and how is the union energy going? Okay? And this is this could be 3D, 4D, 5D, however this resonates for you. Whenever I say twins in union, it's twins that are in communication, and this could be telepathic communication, this can be synchronicities, things like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be physical contact, but it sure as heck can be. Okay? So the first song that's coming through on the shuffle is Fucking Perfect by Pink. Which is interesting because, sorry, I like to write the songs down. Because I put in union, I put a pink stone, pink aura quartz. So that's a nice synchronicity. Sorry for the things moving. I seriously need to get a microphone. Oh, and the card that flipped over there was gratitude. So thank you, universe, for that lovely first song. So we're just going to shuffle and get all the cards in order.
Okay.
Only messages of love, light to come through. Only messages of the highest truth, of the highest love, of the highest light to come through. Only messages of truth. Next song that's playing is West Side by the Kooks. So something about the West Side. And that's about, you know, starting a family, moving to the West Side with somebody that, you know, I have to put the lyrics in the description. We can settle down, have a family, 'cause you're my best friend. All right, moving on to You're So Good to Me. I'm not sure why a circus. theme just started playing in my head, like like a little clown on a bicycle or something. But that just came through. All right, let's flip everything over. All right, so the masculine's in his shaman energy. Oh, pride is keeping him. Gentle judgments. So something about judgments. Love. He's in that love energy. Interesting. Oh, wait. I'm seeing more of this of pride and joy. Oh, like the song that's playing right now. And Sticky Wicket. Oh, fascinating. I just love that love came through. And Fire Guardian for the feminine energy. Happiness for the feminine energy. I love this. Oh, no way. Black Rhino, 2 horns. The horns. 21, because he's got 1 horn. Ooh, interesting. Health. Interesting. Jackpot. This is so awesome. I just got to make sure everything's in frame. Okay, next song. Warning by Incubus. Seduce a stranger, have a fling. That's what that's about. That's what I just got from that particular lyric. Kudos who see through sickness. And the album for that is Morning View. So it's talking about not letting life pass you by, you know, start doing what you're passionate about, what you dream about. You don't want to be on your deathbed and be like, man, I really wished that I would have did this and that and this, and instead I stayed trapped in the slave mentality. That's what I'm getting from that song. And the union energy is track down your fears and desires. I love all the horn energy. The caribou. I mean, I literally found a token from when I was on Kwajalein, and it was a caribou lounge, number 44. So I love that the horns are coming through, because that's intuition, that's telepathy, that's straight intuition, that's psychic awareness, that is expanded consciousness, expanded awareness. So denial was in reverse, so they're no longer denying this union. But I always read everything up, right? I don't do that. Oh my God, more horns. Horns, guys, lots of horns. So I don't know if this is like musical horns, like, trumpets and flutes and whatever. Is a flute even a horn? No, it's not. Saxophone. Saxophone. Nature. Oh, they're both connecting to nature. Love this. I love this whole energy. Oh my God, solar powered, and they are connecting to the sun. Very creative energy. Love this. Okay, so the song, before we get into the reading, I wanted to talk about the song. So the first song that popped up was Fucking Perfect by Pink, and it talks about, don't you ever feel less than perfect. Don't change for anybody, just be happy for you. Change for yourself, not for anybody else, because your divine partner, whoever's meant to be with you, is going to love the you that is you. Unconditional love. The addicted you, the low you, the high you, the amazing you, the you that's got their shit together. Doesn't matter what level. They're going to love you no matter what. So the healing aspect of yourself is for you, not for them, but it does help them to heal themselves as well. It's like, this is left, right brain split into two, and when it comes together, it's the pineal gland. It's coming together to meet with the pineal gland, and all three working in unison, the third eye and the two, the left and the right. So, and when you love yourself and you are, healthy, connected to nature, it all comes through. And then the second song was West Side, the Kooks. We can settle down, have a family. You're my best friend. You're so good to me. And the lyrics also say, at first you didn't like me. Your borders were closed. And this is love song number 23. So they've been trying to get your attention in various ways. And it's almost like your borders were closed. You weren't open for it. You weren't ready. The wall around your heart was closed. So that's what that's saying. And the third song was Warning by Incubus. Oh, look at, so as I'm talking about your borders were closed, the police, Don't Stand So Close to Me starts playing. It's 5:09. Don't stand so close to me. And that's what that was about. It was about having your borders up, not wanting anybody to get too close to you. So, and now the borders are down. The heart is open because I'm seeing, the green energy for the union, and I'm seeing the love over here, communicating love. The masculine's communicating love. Whether they're doing it telepathically or, in other ways, creatively or verbally. The communication is coming. The communication is here. The masculine energy appreciates that feminine energy. It appreciates, the passions. It's trusting in the higher force. It's trusting in the divine feminine. And, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So he's seeing that everybody's like a mirror of him. Now he's getting it, He probably already got it. But it's almost like we forget. And then we got to be reminded, because sometimes we forget. It's like we lose the magic, but then the magic comes back. So, I want to see, so we know Dik-Dik's about gentleness and judgment, so that's talking about releasing harsh judgments. So they're releasing the judgments that they felt towards their feminine. Maybe they felt judgment toward themselves. They're letting that go. And 48 is 12, which is 3, which is the same number as down here in the solar-powered energy. Sticky wicket. So what is 48? So we know 4 is about building foundations for the future, and 8 is all about abundance. So I'm seeing this, abundance coming through. They built the foundation. They're balanced. We got 6 and 6 here. 66, which adds up to 3 again. So we got 33. So awesome. So sticky wicket. Oh my God, I had a placemat there for some reason. Proceed with caution. It's a delicate situation, but that doesn't mean there's any real danger. Just a reminder that it's time to pause, to reflect, to appreciate all you have now and all you are about to receive. So yes, this is coming. This union is coming in the physical. I know I've been saying that. It's different waves of twin flames come into union. It's waves. First wave, third wave, whatever the wave is. And so this is like saying you were prepared. You finally the masculine finally has learned to have pride in himself, love himself, let go of that pride. And he's trusting. I'm seeing this big drum that he's holding, like a shamanic journey. But look at the horns. The horns are everywhere. This is like intense divine masculine energy movement forward. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all the freaking horns. And that's intuition. That's the mystical powers of intuition. And he's got all these bells. It's almost like, reminds me of more cowbell, please. Like, more cowbell, please, because there's a lot of bells here. But there's, behind him, he's got the sacred geometry. He's got all these flowers, which means he's divinely protected. He's finally realizing he's divinely protected. And he's got the owl. So it's in wisdom. It's the crown chakra opening up. He's in that 5D energy. He's getting it. He understands. That's beautiful. I really love this card. And this almost looks, it's a drum, but it also looks like a compass, pointing up, pointing north. I've been getting a lot of north. Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card. And as I'm moving on to the yellow card, it's a beautiful synchronicity. And it's interesting. So, Ocean Avenue. So, hold on. Yellow card. Cherry Street. Our bare feet. So, I'm seeing water. West side. The number 2 song was West Side by the Kook. So, I'm seeing water. Like beach. Ocean Avenue. Okay. Let's see what Pride has to say about things. And, you know, this is a beautiful card. I'm seeing, you know, the yellow, which is joyful and communicating your passion. So they're communicating their passions right now. They're communicating what they're passionate about. So it's beautiful. They're having pride in what they're doing. They're having pride in, I'm seeing music here because of the drum. They're having pride in music. Like, super proud of it. It comes from love. It's a love, almost like a love song. You know, the song that came through was This Is Love Song number 23. So it's like a lot of love songs have been written. And that could be like, it doesn't necessarily have to be really a song. It could be a metaphor for your soul song. You know, so many soul songs have come and gone, you know. So many relationships have come and gone. And, you know, this is the one. So I want to see what Pride has to say about things before I move forward. But, you know, you need to take time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with this life thus far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how through your positive actions, compassion, and understanding, you have made a better life for yourself and others. How have you changed the world in some little way? How have you shared insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebration is required. Yes, celebration's been coming up a lot. So yes, time to celebrate. Humans tend to spend too much of their energy and time on negative emotions or what they have not done. This card signifies that you should take rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world. It may also be a perfect time for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things and who need to be reminded of them. I love that. If I could find you now, we'd be together. We can leave this town and run forever. This is what that song is about. I like that song. I'm not really like a yellow card fan. I just have a lot of different variety of songs on my thing so I can have a variety so I don't just have one genre of stuff. So I always just throw songs, popular songs, things that people might recognize, you know. And yeah, I think that's the only yellow card song I really know. And I love that it came through. Now the next song is Post Malone, White Iverson, and it's Stony. So I'm seeing being stoned. But that's about basketball. I'm balling on you. So let's see, number 6. I'm saucing. It's about balling. Okay, yeah, stoned. So somebody's stony. I'm almost hearing that song from 311, My Stony Baby. Okay, so we're moving on to Dik Dik, which we said number 6 is about balance. It's about compassion. It's about family, nurturing yourself. It's also a little bit bossy. So, you know, the boss, you know, taking the lead. And Dik Dik, look at this. So a lot of fire, passion. So I saw it like right here too. It's almost very similar. Flames coming out. Beautiful lotus flower here. And, you know, I said that before, that this looks like an 11 to me. So the 11 is the twin flame number. It's the awakening number. So the masculine has awoken. The masculines are here. They have arrived. They finally have awoken and they're getting it. Like, holy cow. They're embracing their feminine side. They no longer, you know, are seeing that as a negative or a weakness, you know, because a lot of masculines, they get stuck in their masculine role and they forget to be soft. You know, like the yin yang balance, it has a little bit of softness and a little bit of light in the dark and a little bit of dark in the light, you know. But yeah, gentleness is all about gentleness and being gentle with others and not judging others and their journey. And, you know, I'm seeing a lot of magenta here. So that's the soul star activation, and that goes beyond, that's almost like the higher heart. And so it's joyful and love, joyful love, a lot of yellow. It's almost like a beigey color, like a beigey yellow, a creamy yellow. And then we got blue, yellow and blue, blue and yellow. This interesting. That reminds me of the Used song Blue and Yellow, which happened to pop up earlier. Oops, I pressed pause on White Iverson. So, let me lower that. Love, number 6. We were just talking about this. So this is all communication, communicating love. You know, and we already know that's the Merkaba, the light body, you know, traveling your light body. I mean, this is all intuition. They are astral traveling. They are journeying. Shamanic journeys, meditative journeys, in their dreams. Very beautiful. And so let's see what the 6 has to say in this the little booklet. We already know what it means for us, but let's see what they say. So this card indicates a need to see the world through the eyes of love and to remember at all times that only love is real. Yeah, infinite love is the only truth. Everything else is illusion. You know, when you die, you take the love with you. When you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, you align yourself with source and the intentions of your soul. Because you attract what you are. When you see through the eyes of love, that's what will surround you in all areas of your life. This card also indicates a need to go within to recognize and address any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing this love. Yes, what judgments do you have about this love that you're not allowing, that you're not letting go? What prideful things are you holding on to that is keeping you from this love? That's what it's saying. And it says, this is a time when you must ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe I am worthy of love? Do I really believe that love exists for me? Because love only comes when you believe that it exists, when you're open to giving and receiving it, and when you know that you are worthy. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. I see through the eyes of love and attract more love into my life. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, that's what it's saying, you know, pause, reflect, and appreciate this connection. Appreciate this love, you know. Love, you know, soulmate and twin flame style love. Like, the twin flame only comes once in this particular life. I wish I could explain to you how, you know, many lifetimes are technically in one life, at what we would consider a lifespan. But maybe one day I'll do a video about that. But yeah, sticky wicket. And I'm seeing frog with sticky wicket. You know those frogs that have the little sticky hands? Are they salamanders? They're really cute with the little red fingertips. That's like, I'm seeing that, sticky wicket. But I'm also seeing the song was stony, so I'm seeing sticky weed. Like somebody smoking the stickiest of the ickiest. So, yeah, and that's 6 again, so that's balance. So the masculine has finally found their balance between the feminine and the masculine energy. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, moving on to the feminine energy, which is the right side of the brain. And we got Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. So I'm seeing, you know, the telekinesis, but I'm also seeing Reiki energy, fire energy, igniting your passions, your fires, following your passions, what you're passionate about. It's bringing your happiness. And, you know, the black rhino, I love this. This is intuition. You know, the black rhinos they're poached because of the supposed magical quality of their horns. So, and it's also love, peace, patience, you know. So, and 71 is health, and this is about taking care of your health. You know, I'm seeing that the feminine has maybe a little bit of health concerns right now, but I see good things happening. I see clarity. I see cleansing. I see detoxing. And the song that's coming through now is Nookie by Limp Bizkit. That's interesting. I told you, I have everything on this. Okay, so, and, you know, that's about the past. You know, when I'm hearing that song, it's like, I'm trying to remember the lyrics. People that did it all for the nookie. I guess that's the lyrics, right? I can't even remember the lyrics right now. But in the past, those are the kind of relationships you were like, people that used you. People that, you know, that only wanted to use you for that. And this is like saying, you know, we're moving beyond that. And maybe the masculine energy was like that as well. Like, that's all they were in it for. And now they're seeing things differently. They're seeing that sex is sacred now. It's different. The one night stands just don't happen anymore because they're not the sexual exchange of energy is sacred, and they're realizing this. So, and jackpot, I think there's another 311 song about jackpot. But yeah, 8 is about abundance, so the power to control their health. So they have the power to heal themselves. You know, I'm seeing this, the Reiki energy, so they have the power to heal, health, healing. Heal others, heal themselves. Okay, so let's take a look at Fire Guardian. Actually, I didn't even get to read what the shaman had to say about things, so I really want to see what the shaman has to say before I move on to the Fire Guardian, because that's just how I do things. Trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. So this is for the masculine, but it's also for the feminine, because this is, you guys are each other, left, right brain. So on the masculine side of energy, you have given away your power. You did it all for the nookie. All those one-night stands, you were living on that lower vibration of carnal red energy of, you know, the root chakra, procreation, that need to release that energy. So there are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct this situation and come out on top. The Shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. Absolutely, that's what I was saying over here. Astral travel, moving through the realms, moving, shape-shifting energy, tapping into the animal spirits. Very awesome. And I'm noticing these gentle, very gentle eyes on the little dik-dik. It's beautiful. Okay, it's like Bambi. Bambi's mama. So, okay, we're moving on to Fire Guardian now, because moving forward. Time is not linear. I can go wherever. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. Wah, wah, wah. So it says, don't be afraid of the fire. Burning desires could lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. So yeah, shame. A lot of feminines have shame from their childhood, things that happened in their childhood or in their past relationships. And it's all about forgiving yourself. You're no longer that person anymore, so why are you holding on to that person? A lot of letting go, when we talk about letting go, is not just letting go of other people, but letting go of the old you, shedding that old skin. That is no longer you. You are this new person. You are the butterfly doesn't go back to being a caterpillar. The butterfly lets the caterpillar go and ascends. You're being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you're in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. So yes, I'm seeing that you guys are connecting sexually in the astral plane, which is, this is in the dream state, and sometimes just in 5D in the waking state. You're feeling their energy. You're feeling their passion towards you. You guys are feeling the passion towards each other. And, dude, darn it, I was going to say something. The song that's on now is called Heroine by Bad Flower. I really don't know. Oh, she's in my brain again. Like heroin. Like, you can't get this person out of your head. Bad Flower. It's about having thinking about somebody constantly. You can't get them out of your head. Everything you do, they're there, and that's because you guys are in each other's you guys are in each other's hearts. You got that energetic heart connection. It's like a magnet. So you guys feel. You know what it reminds me of? You guys remember the Corsican brothers from Cheech and Chong? It's like that. You know, you guys are feeling each other. You can feel what's happening. You got this remote viewing, this telepathy, and it's like happiness and giddiness out of nowhere. But I'm seeing a lot of dolphins here, so that's more intuition. I'm seeing Lemuria as well, and I'm seeing it's like a cyclone of water. It's almost like the throat chakra. So communicating how happy you are, communicating your happiness and this love and this joy, you know, this heart chakra energy. Moving that heart chakra to the throat. A lot of water, a lot of the sea, the ocean. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So, and happiness is a choice. It's a, you know, I used to hear that a long time when I would get depressed. I was like, I don't choose to be miserable, but really it is a choice. You choose to be happy because your mind is that powerful. So, but sometimes you do fall into choosing not to, because you choose to feel down or feel sad, because it's the yin and the yang. You got to feel all the emotions. So, you know, as much as we feel happy, sometimes we feel sad, and that's okay. So, okay, so happiness. Before incarnating, your soul created a blueprint for you to follow in this physical dimension. The easiest way to chart this path is to follow your bliss. Life is full of choices and opportunities. Spirit in its infinite wisdom has given you the emotion of happiness to guide you. The signposts are always there, but you have to acknowledge them and have the courage to follow them. As you hold this card, do you feel that you are living a life of happiness? In what areas is it lacking? It may be time to be truthful with yourself. Listen to its language and intuit if there is someone or scenario holding you back from experiencing complete happiness. Even though it may be painful to admit, you need to be completely truthful. And this could be family, friends, work. You know, what's holding you back from being completely happy all the time? What brings your vibe down all the time? What do you have to constantly fight with? Be mindful of how happiness will affect every aspect of your life on your path. Also, this is important to recognize as well. Others will want to learn from you, and whether you admit it or not, you can be their teacher. When you are filled with love and compassion, not only do you bring happiness into your life, but you lead others by example. Be the light. And the 4 is a teacher number. So yeah, you are the example. People see you and your ups and downs, and they know that that's just how it is. And there are happy moments, and they're inspired by the feminine energy here. Okay, moving on to the Black Rhino. And I love this card. Once again, I'm seeing a lot of passion, a lot of fire, even though that's supposed to be like bushes and trees. I see it as fire. So a lot of fire energy. I don't like to use astrological charts in general readings, so if that resonates for you, great. But I see fire as passion. Somebody who's passionate, who's fiery, who you know, gets things done. So the Black Rhino, so it's survival of self. So the Black Rhino, nearing extinction, is being poached because of the supposed magical healing qualities of its horns. Mostly a solitary animal, the Black Rhino is a guide for perseverance and determination. There's much significance with the Black Rhino's thick skin. This could be a signal for you not to be bothered by what others may say about you and the unique life path that you walk. Keep your head to the ground and fear not the magic of your horns. Use them as needed. Protect what you have created and have a good look at what drives you to survive. What aspect of yourself will you leave behind for future generations to follow? Forge forward for what you believe in, and as always, move through life with integrity and passion. Passion, guys. So, Butterflies by Michael Jackson. Yes, I love that. I love that that came through. One of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. And that talks about, you give me butterflies. You guys have been, you both are getting the butterfly feeling, you know, butterflies in the stomach. And you guys, you know, many of you haven't even met, but you feel it, like you feel they're there, their energy, and you get butterflies. It's weird. It's that intuition. It's that telepathy. It's that connection. It's very strong. So, yes, magic. So the feminine is very magic. Very magic, very magical. The feminine is showing her magic. She's happy because now she's being herself. She's following her passions. It's making her happy. She's focusing on her health and taking care of herself. You know, she's letting go of addictive patterns and trying to work on herself and bettering her health. You know, the smoothies and, you know, eating more greens and maybe taking more steps. However, they're working on their health. They're working on their health. So, and let's take a look at number 71, which, you know, we know 7 is all about spirituality and going inward, and 1 is about new beginnings. So they've gone inward, and now they're starting a new path, a new healthy path. They're on this new kick-ass healthy path. It's really awesome and inspiring. The energy that I'm feeling is very inspiring. So, yeah, self-care. They're doing the self-care, you know, they're treating themselves, taking the bubble baths, doing the things, taking care of their mental and emotional health, whether through conventional or alternative methods, you know, whether they're seeking, you know, a shaman or a reader or somebody to talk through and guide them. I always say that, like, people that read cards and do this stuff, they're like therapists without the degree because we're able to, you know, help put things into perspective with your help. It's a co-creating. We're doing it together. It's not just one person helping the other. It's like you both hold hands and you go through it together, and you both go on the other side with a new perspective, because when I do this, it helps me and it helps you. So by helping you, it's helping me, and vice versa. You know, if you haven't started eliminating unhealthy habits, this is the time. You know, detox, a lot of detoxification. And this also means your environment. Maintaining a positive mindset, you know, having healthy boundaries, laughing a lot. And the affirmation is, with a healthy body and mind, I raise my energy vibration. And then that is all leading to jackpot. You guys are the jackpot. You guys are the gold at the end of the rainbow. You guys are the gold. You know, if you haven't thought about this already, you are the gold. You are the prize. You know, I'm getting that song from Jeff Buckley, Everybody Here Wants You. You know, you got to listen to those lyrics. They're absolutely beautiful. He's one of my favorite lyricists. And it talks about, you know, you don't see yourself how everybody else sees you. You know, and your own limited insecurities and things are what keep you from seeing yourself the way everybody else sees you. You are gold. Stay golden, pony boy. So number 40, which, you know, we know 4 is about building foundations. It's the teacher, teaching spirituality. Anytime I see 0, to me, that's the 0 point. That's the God number, the God, goddess, connecting to source and teaching people your knowledge and your wisdom and what you know. You know, I'm seeing all this yellow, beautiful, it almost looks like bismuth. Let me see if I can, so this is source. This is source. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can, boop. Well, you probably can't see it, but anyways, take my word for it. Anyway, so jackpot. Do you see dollar signs? They're circling around you, like a veritable cyclone. Oh my God, cyclone. Cyclone, guys. Doesn't get more synchronistic than that. Everything in your aura is pointing to material gain. Do you want to manifest a new house, more love, a better job, a new life, maybe a bigger pocketbook? Bingo! Might be wise to make some room because new things are coming. So yes, let go of old things to allow new things to come in. Whether, you know, little things, anything, books, whatever. Just get rid of stuff and make room for stuff, and especially energetically. Letting go of guilt, letting go of shame. You know, just be happy. Just be happy. And One Love by Bob Marley and the Wailers. And it says, people get ready. And that's what it's talking about. So One Love, people get ready. And that's number 10. And yeah, get ready because this is coming. And this was talking about that as well. This was talking about get ready because it's coming. This is coming. This is coming. There's no denying it. That's it. That's part of this is it. Okay. So let's move on to the union energy. So when these two energies come together, you know, when we're balanced, we've got this hunter energy. Track down your fears and desires. So immediately I'm seeing the bow, the arrow, the bow and arrow. So he's an archery. I'm seeing archery. And he's got all these awesome tattoos. It's like, you know, blue. It's like this, almost like spirals everywhere. These spiral tattoos. And he's got like, it reminds me of the Mayan symbology. Very cool. And this is like, you know, it's supposed to be Aries, you know, the ram, but I'm seeing ram as, so the solar plexus, you know, it's the chant. So the sun, I'm seeing the sun. I'm seeing the sun, and here's the antlers again, the divine masculine, the caribou, or, you know, the stag, horns, that's the divine masculine. It's a masculine energy coming forward. These magical horns, this beautiful hair, which is the long hair, which is like intuition, sensing things. And I'm seeing a cave. So the feminine energy was in a hermit mode in a sense. And I'm seeing the union is also this cave. It's coming out of that hermit mode. And you can't really see it because it's very dark. But there's a trinity, the Celtic knot trinity thing. I'm spacing right now what it's called. But anyway, it's there, and it almost looks like this whole cave looks like labradorite, which is all about synchronicities. So together, there's so many synchronicities that are coming through. You know, the higher crown energy is coming through, and you know, together they're gonna tackle whatever they're still working on. Coming together, they're gonna tackle those fears themselves. They're gonna hit the target. No matter where they shoot, they're going to hit the target. And the next song is Novocaine for the Soul. The Eels. Before I split out. Okay, it's almost like together, you guys are, it's like Novocaine for the soul. Almost like that feeling of like, we're numb to the world around us because it's like, and that talks, there's a line in this, ooh, whoa. As I'm talking about Jesus, I was about to talk about Jesus and say there's a line in the song where he says, Jesus and somebody is coming back. My little artwork that I drew a couple years ago, 3 years ago, fell. And it's interesting because if you look at the card, I had this like stuck behind another place over here and it just fell as we were discussing this, but it looks just like that, like the same colors even. I'm blown away right now. I'm probably just gonna have to process this for a minute, but I wrote the number 8 there for some reason, and interesting. Okay, that was very I'm gonna just say, as my friend Jeannie, the Witch of Boise, would say, creepy! That was creepy! You cannot deny the signs. You cannot deny the signs that come through, you know? It's like, I don't even know. I gotta look up these Novocaine for the Soul lyrics real quick because there's that Jesus, that's what I was gonna be talking about when that fell. And Jesus is love, you know? I'm not religious in the slightest, but I do believe in Jesus. I did have a spiritual experience. Drug-free spiritual experience with Jesus. So, okay, it's life is white and I am black. Jesus and his lawyer are coming back. So the yin, the yang, you know, the black and the white. And it says, this paint by numbers life is fucking with my head. Life is good and I feel great. And it's like, we need to get together before I sputter out, before we end, before the world ends. And the next song that came through was Circle Down by Ire. I love this song. Number 12. So as I was saying, before we need to get together before I sputter out, that's what this song Ire is about. So this is how the synchronicities happen, right? Now you know what I'm talking about, how I'm shuffling in the songs as I'm doing stuff, the songs that come through. So whenever I see circle down, hear circle down, I think of a bird, an eagle, or any type of bird that's in the sky, circling down, looking for something to eat, looking for something to drink, looking for just seeing a vantage point. And it says, if you think you're falling, I'm okay with talking. Time for me to circle down. So it's time for you guys to come together, is what it's saying. Babe, you're gonna like this medley. So music again. So writing music for this love. I'm seeing maybe you guys are going to write music together, or you're going to make beautiful music together, literally or figuratively, however. But yeah, I did get music in the beginning, and writing songs, writing the song, you know, what was the song that came through that talked about, the Kooks, the West Side song. At first, it says, this is a love song number 23. So yeah, writing music. them writing you a song. A medley. A tune. Okay, I love that song. So I'm gonna have all the songs like I always do in the comment section in a playlist. Woo! I'm getting an intense heart, like a stinging in my heart right now, like buzzing in my heart. Okay, so, and here we go with the denial. I wish I could show. I will. I'm gonna put a picture of it afterwards. This looks like a mandala that is right behind my head. I'll put it in here for you guys to see. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight and awareness. So, and they're both talking about, I track down my fears. So you're both tracking down each other's fears. You both are helping each other let go of the fears. Let go of the fears. And I'm seeing a lot of childhood stuff from childhood. I'm seeing a lot of relationship fears. Yeah, because you guys have both been through hell and back with relationships. And it's like, now you deserve this amazing union that's coming. Whether this is with a twin or with a soulmate, you guys deserve, whoever this is resonating for, you deserve this great love that's coming. So let's see what denial has to say. I love this. I've been seeing a lot of orange lately, a lot of like orange with red and green and yellow. So like the lower chakras, all that energy coming up. So a lot of creativity, a lot of passion. And like I said, in the last thing that I did, I was seeing a lot of sacral issues. So a lot of sexuality stuff, a lot of letting go of sexual repressed stuff from the past. So it's time to open up and be completely honest with yourself at this present moment. Buried fears and resentments do not die. They merely fester and cause disease. Only by bringing them to the surface and examining them in the light of day with love and compassion will you banish them from your life. It may bring you pain and heartache to reflect upon these situations again, but you are only giving them power by suppressing them. The dangerous seed of denial will grow and spread and manifest unless you uproot them, examine them, and release them. This is the only way to become whole and healthy. Learn not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come and take all the time you need to neutralize them without hiding them. Your soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now. Don't hinder it by placing emotional landmines on its path. All right. So, I love that. And then we got the hunter. I was supposed to be reading the hunter first, but it's interesting. There's a lot of rams here. So a lot of solar plexus or rams, Aries energy. So, hunter, hunter, hunter. Here he is. Track down all your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desires too. The Hunter card is based on the Celtic god Cernunnos. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Similarly, the hunter helps you connect with an energy that is both fearful and fearless. Your fears are the only thing that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have come to face with them, as a hunter does with wild animals, and go beyond them. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential. So this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. You know, when this card comes up, it's an opportunity to face an aspect of your past and bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. So if you're a man or identify as a male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. And if you are a female or identify as a female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. So harnessing that both masculine and feminine energy. So that's what this is about. This is the masculine and feminine energy together, creating magic. And the song that's coming through now is Wild Horses by the Sundays. Sunday! So something about Sunday. And that's song number 13. Wild horses couldn't turn me away. I'm also seeing Ice Cream Sundays. And the album is Blind. So it's like you're no more denial, no more blinding yourself to this connection. You know this connection. And this is the thing, you know, we're connected to a lot of people. We have friends, and the more that you are heightened awareness, so there's a different energy with a twin flame or like a real soulmate. It's a vibrational energy, it's a chemistry, versus with family and friends, the telepathy of like, oh, I was just thinking of that, and they sent me something. That's a different kind of connection. That's a very soul family connection. It's a, you know, it's a different kind of connection than, let's say, the twin flame. So recognize that, you know, a lot of times when people are awakening, they think everybody is their twin flame because, you know, or they start questioning everybody because everybody's sending them synchronicities and signs. But you'll know the difference. It's an intense electric connection. It's electric. It's the only thing I could explain, how I could explain it. Yeah, so the wildebeest, I love this. More of these beautiful flames. Lots of more love, passion, fire, because I see a lot of pink. So it's love, passionate love. You know, usually when I see red, it's a lot of fear. But in this, with a mixture of the pink, it's love, passionate love. And the wildebeest is travel. So it's time to go. It's time for a clean break, a fresh start, a change in location. So I was saying that in the beginning. What song was it? Well, there was one song, I don't remember which one it was, but it talked about taking off, going off together, you know. Yeah, so it's time to renewal's just around the corner, you know. It's time to go out, meet people, or, you know, well, in this union, it's both of you together to travel together. Because your energy together, traveling anywhere together, is like healing the world. It's like people just coming in contact with the high vibration of a twin, of high vibration twins that are at their highest point. It heals. There's something, I forgot what author says it, but I've posted it on my Inner Piece of Cake page. So when two people that are of high vibration like that come together, it's like a supernova. It's amazing. It's like the northern lights. It's like people are in awe of that connection and that love, and it's inspiring. It's a love that inspires and heals others. So wildebeest encourages new beginnings on your journey ahead toward renewal. Use your intuition and life desire to guide you on this divine exploration. Your future glows with potential of the bright days that lie ahead. So yeah, and go out into nature, into the sun. So I'm seeing solar powered and nature next to each other. That's, go outside. And the song is Come On Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners. And I'm trying to remember the video of that, but I think they're outside, or maybe not. They're wearing overalls, I think. And they're clapping. Okay, so anyways, we're going to go to 74, which is 11. So we had 11 in the masculine energy over here, which is 2 and 2 and 2. So 222, which is the soulmate twin flame number. Okay, but it's also 11. It was also 1111 because of the little horns. So, and I'm seeing third eye, crown chakra, and heart chakra energy here. So, seeing everything with love, connecting to source, realizing everything is one. It's like, it's beautiful. And, you know, spirituality, building a foundation, teaching others is spiritual. So together you guys are going to be spiritual teachers. You guys are going to teach people. However this resonates for you, you're going to teach people however you communicate creatively. So 74. And guess what? It's 555 right now. So it's going to be freedom. You guys are going to be free. It's adventure. You guys are going to travel. You guys are going to do stuff together. So a need to spend quality time in nature. So together you're going to spend quality time in nature. Maybe you guys are going to do a lot of like camping, or I don't know, something that's got to do with nature. Or maybe you guys are going to do archery. And it's saying perhaps you've been spending too much time inside or around computers and electrical devices. So maybe you're feeling stressed, indecisive, or confused. So this is encouraging you to improve your mental and physical health by going outside, you know, hiking through the forest, bush, mountains, or desert, swimming in the ocean, preferably in the ocean if you can. The ocean has been popping up a lot. This is a lot of like grounded energy here. This is grounded. I'm seeing a lot of grounded. When you guys are together, you guys are balanced and grounded. So I spend time in nature and align myself with source. So I love it. So then we got this beautiful solar power, which we got the higher heart and the heart chakra. So, and it looks like a wedding ring. So maybe there's going to be marriage in your future. I don't know. This is a general reading, so it's probably not going to resonate for everybody. But as always, you know. But I'm seeing, yeah. And I'm seeing it's a ring, but there's 3 here. So maybe you guys are going to have a third. You're going to have 3 of something. So maybe there's going to be 2 of you and a baby, or something about 3. The Holy Trinity, the magic of 3. Communication. You're going to have a lot of communication. You're going to have a lot of creativity. I said, so here comes the sun. Oh my God, I saw sun over here too. With the Aries thing, I said, or the ram, I saw solar plexus, so I saw sun. So I'm seeing a lot of joy. I'm seeing a lot of joy. All you need unfolds easily before you. Decisions are a snap as you pirouette like a ballerina into the ease of your own power, of your own unlimited connection to the universe. So the 2 of you together are creating this third energy. You can bask in this, knowing that that light shines on everything you need to know today. This is absolutely amazing. So I always say when the twins come together, they create the Holy Trinity. They create their energy coming together creates this, right? So 1, 2, 3. This is a beautiful synchronicity. Absolutely beautiful. So this is number 5 here. So the feminine is free. She is free. She is adventurous. She's getting out of that hermit mode. She's doing things. Pretty awesome. This is also, I think that's also 3. Let's see. Yeah, this is also 3. So that's the masculine is communicating love creatively. He is creating something that he's proud of and that he's passionate about, that he loves, and he's trusting in the higher spirits. And there's some sort of cowbell involved. And together, this is 6. So 3, 5, 6. So this is family. So yeah, maybe you guys are going to create a family together. Or you're going to blend your families together. But it's also about compassion. So you guys are going to be compassionate. You guys are going to you guys are going to shine your light together. So when it's together, whoops, little lady fell. Oh my God. And Love is Law is the final song that's closing this out. Love is Law by Earth, Wind, and Fire. As we were talking about the elements, you know, here's the fire, here's the water, you know. Beautiful. And the earthy energy. And the wind of change up here with the shaman. Such a beautiful reading. Well, this was my first trying to do a reading with the music. I didn't flow as well as I wanted it to, because I'm not able to really hear the music because it's on low, and usually I have it much louder. But I'll figure this out. I'll get it right. Until then, yeah, this is awesome energy. I hope everybody has an amazing day, and this is just a quick energy read. See how everybody's doing. Okay? Namaste, everybody.